I'm Sister Mary Ann Nelson. I'm a sister of St. Joseph, and I taught at St. Rose for 49 years. And during that time, I was very involved in music and really the technology and audio side of music making. Loved my students, loved the music industry, was very active in it. I was really interested in sound, basic acoustics. And at that time, what was going on in parallel with commercial music, exploring sound parameters. There was something called tape music or electronic music, and that got my interest. And I remember doing my senior project at St. Rose, going to Radio Shack and buying a handful of oscillators and resistors and making like a 1-octave push-button synthesizer. The first time I walked into a real recording studio, Art Snae's, out by the airport, and I loved it. I was off and running. In addition to, all of the engineering and, creative composition, the industry side is very important. And that was one of the things I think Billboard picked up on with our program. We got into intellectual property, copyright, licensing, and today everything is licensing and managing the rights. So we covered that side of the music industry as well as the music and the technology side of it. How do you make money making music? Any musicians here? It's tough. It's tough. But it ends up being something you can't live without. And you learn to live with it, living without. People need music. That's never going to fade away. It's not going to go out of style. So there's always going to be a need for people who make popular music. And there's always going to be a need to train students that can make that kind of music, who can do the performance, who can write the charts of the arrangements, and then others who can be in the control room and make it all come together and sound good. And as I look back over the years, I've been called to do many things. Some of them, with relish that I love to do. Some of the things were hard. But I think, I was called to service and to doing whatever I can to make life meaningful for other people.
How we dance around it, 3